Welcome everybody once again. We are back with another video. I have a couple of things today that I want to show you. I didn't have any time to stream this week, so I will do a small video about what I've accomplished last week. Well, first of all, at the screen you can see that I have a magical chest, so let's see what's inside of it. I think it's an Arena 5 chest, so we are not able to get the golem out of it, but I got it earlier today from my crown chest. So let's see what's inside. Oh nice, a lot of fire spirits. I'm using them right now, so that's really good to get. Also 7 Hawk Riders, very nice card. Then 1 lightning, it's a new one. And 1 prince, we can upgrade it to level 2. So overall it was a pretty good chest, but the fire spirits are the only cards we got that we are using at the moment. So let's upgrade those. As you can see, I'm at the moment at almost at 1800 trophies, so that means that we made it to Builder's Workshop. That was just earlier today. And as you can see, we can unlock the golem now. And at the first crown chest I opened today, we got him. There he is. I will show you some gameplay with him later on in this video. But first of all, let me show you this replay. I shared it with my clan. This was the first level 8 I faced as level 4. And well, I'm not going to spoil if we won or not, but it is pretty crazy to face level 8 players when you're level 4, because the card difference is quite high. As you can see, I sent him a little angry face just to distract him. So if you're facing people that are that much higher than you, you have to defend everything they do. Because this level 3 prince, if it hits your tower, you're done already. So as you can see, we didn't have a really good counter in our hand for the prince, but now we use the skeleton army. And I'm just waiting to see what moves he does, so I can defend his moves and then counter it with my own move with the expo. So as you can see now, he plays the balloon. I can't prevent the balloon getting any hits on the tower, but as you can see, my musketeer is full health, so this is pretty good to counter with the expo, since the musketeer is still there with full health, and we can try to get some damage on his tower. So I tried to save my musketeer with the goblins, but I was a little bit too late because I was out of elixir, but we're still able to do a lot of damage to his tower. Well, the main problem he has with his deck is that he's pretty much all the time out of elixir. He's using some great cards like the giant skeleton, the balloon, the rocket, the prince. They're all pretty good cards, but you can't use them all in one deck, just because, well, the problem this guy is facing, he's pretty much always out of elixir. Well, as you can see, the tower on the right of us is also pretty much done, so we have to go for another one. But as you can see, we're still a little bit ahead, because we have done some tower damage on the other side and he didn't. So I place down my my X-bow here and try to distract the giant skeleton with some goblins, but he rockets my my X-bow here, so we will play this. We will go for another push later now. Well, as you can see here, we defended that pretty well with the skeleton army. You can get some pretty good values out of that card against a lot of cards he's using, against the giant skeleton, against the P.E.K.K.A., against the prince. All of those cards are very weak against my skeleton army. And as you can see here, we did a lot of damage with the aggro just because he wasn't able to defend it. And now we are attacking his tower from the 3 different sides, and that will be game. So as a level 4, you will be able to beat down level 8s like this, but only if you understand your cards, and if the opponent does some moves that you can counter very well. Because the card difference is quite high at these levels, so it is pretty hard to beat them when they know how to play very well. So let's see if I can show you some other replays. Yeah, this is the when I started playing my golem deck just a little bit before. So let's see if I can find my last Expo match. Yeah, I think with this match we made it to the builders workshop. So this took me over 1700 trophies, and it's just by using the proper cards, like make a deck around the apple cards you have. As you can see, we're also facing level 7s here, and what is key when you're defending against these high levels, because they're offensive cards like the Giant, the Hawk Rider, they're all just pretty high level for the stuff you have. So on defense you have to do a little bit of an overkill, but that overkill means that you can have some more troops on offense to go for the counter push. But if you let a Giant or Hawk Rider that is a few levels higher than your cards, if you let those go, you're done. So make sure to defend those cards. As you can see here, I thought that the knight wasn't going to do a lot, but he got some hits off on a tower. And this guy is rocking the Giant Hawk combo. That's a pretty strong combo, but luckily for me I have the skeleton army. And what he does wrong, he plays them at the same time without any splash damage behind it. So just by playing the skeleton army I can take down the entire push. His push is 9 elixir with the Giant and the Hawk Rider, and my skeleton army is just 3. So always remember, if you play the Giant, build up a push and make sure you have some splash damage with it. Like he has the Wizard, he has the Valkyrie. Why not play one of them with it? But he plays the Hawk Rider, and that way it's very easy for me to take it down. He's also fireballing my tower, not very good value for him. As you can see, the tower on the left just has 83 health left. I was checking if I could make it with arrows, but they do just 61 damage, so I still have to get some other hits on the tower. But as you can see here, I'm just defending the left side and hoping that one of those can finish the tower, and then I'm going for the right side with a new push. And a lot of people think that the Wizard is very hard to defend with the skeleton army, but the radius of the splash damage of the Wizard is that small that even a skeleton army can kill it. So that is also a very good tip I can give you. If you use the skeleton army, make that you know that you can use it also against wizards. As you can see here, on defense we do a little bit of overkill with the mini packer and the goblins for the Hawk Rider, but that way we make sure that he can do too much damage to our tower. And now I play defensive Expo and the last seconds of the game and it is over. Okay, so with this match I made it to the builder's workshop, and then I got the golem, and with the golem I also had some nice wins, but let me show you this one. At this moment we are facing a level 6, so a little bit lower than the 7s and 8s we were facing earlier, but also level 6 can be pretty hard to beat because they can have some high level common and rare cards that are pretty hard to kill with my level cards. But if that's the case, you have just to be a little bit smarter than they are. As you can see here, I'm countering his Hawk Rider with the packer. He just got off one shot. That's why I never want to send in cards like that by itself. As you can see on the right, I sent the Valkyrie with my Musketeer. And the Valkyrie is tanking for the Musketeer, and she gets off a lot of shots on the tower, as you can see here. Just those two simple cards took the tower down just to 800 HP. And on the right again, I'm going to defend this wizard with the skeleton army, but I played a little bit poorly this time, but we were still able to take it out. As you can see, we have quite some damage done already, and we didn't even use the golem yet. Well, for this golem deck, I took out the arrows of my deck, and that means that for the goblin bell I have to defend on the other way, but well, that means they always do a little bit of damage, so you have to watch out for that. And on the right I just knew the tower was done, so I wasn't going to defend it, and I was just focusing to take a tower for myself as well. And as you can see now on the right I have the golem tanking for the other troops, and if it pops, the Valkyrie is going to tank again for the bomber and the musketeer. And now I'm just sending what I can to the tower, and as you can see it's good game here. So the golem is a really strong card at this moment of time, also because if it pops it also kills troops like minions, skeletons, goblins. All these troops just die when the golem pops. So you can have some really good attacks with that. Let me see if I can find another. Oh, well, let's do a live attack now and see if we can make it to 1800 trophies live on camera. Nice, we're facing a level 6 and a pretty good starting hand. We have all the defensive keys now. Let's give him a thumbs up. And if he doesn't do anything, let's just start with the bomber in the back. It is very important to build up your pushes because, okay, just fireball that, but it is important to build up your pushes because, well, one card at this level of me will not do a whole lot against this level of cards, so I think we defended that pretty well, but we were not able to build up a push of our own. Nice, musketeer stays on our side, so we can take out the witch with it. And now let's start with the golem in the back. Another nice thing about the golem is that he's really slow, so you can build up quite a big push behind him. Okay, pretty weird placement of the spawner, but I'll take it. And with the bomber we can just take out all the spear gobs pretty easily, and they won't do a lot of damage against this golem. Oh. That sucks a little bit, the fireball, but well, let's just leave the golem there and save some elixir for the next push. Let's quickly kill this Valkyrie, and then we can kill the prince with the skeleton army. Oh, we didn't even need it, I wasted some elixir, but I think we will be alright. Unfortunately, no of those skeletons could make it to the tower, but let's distract the witch with the golem. And then kill the giant with the goblins. Watch the golem, if it pops, just all those minions are just gone because of the exploding damage of the golem. It's getting pretty hard to win this battle, I see, but let's play the golem over here so it can tank a few hits of those troops. Make sure they don't make it to the tower. And I think his Valkyrie is oh no, I just spawned the skeleton army in his fireball. I have quite a few very unlucky plays this match, and I think that's going to be my loss this time. But as you can see, as a low level, you can tank with the golem. You can tank pretty well. You can tank some hits of the enemy pretty well. And if you're just a little bit more lucky, well, my name's Just Lucky, but I wasn't that lucky this match. If you get a little bit more lucky in a match, you can make it pretty high up as a low level. As you can see, I'm level 4 and I'm facing level 7s and 8s all the time, so I think that will be it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, just hit the like button below, subscribe to my channel for more content. And I think we will be streaming later this night, so stay tuned for that if you like that as well. And the highlights of the stream will follow later than this day or tomorrow, something like that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.